Alright everyone, so at this point we've learned our waist wraps. So we can go from the right to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. We can do this. We understand this. And we understand our buzz saws. So we can do buzz saws as well. And you can switch between our forwards and our reverse. So now we're going to be doing turns. And turns are a type of, I guess, dance concept where you don't have just one set of planes, you have multiple planes, and you can switch between them by turning and moving around and doing stuff like that. And you'll see a lot of people do this. I do it a lot as well. Where if you're in the middle of doing something and you turn, or you turn over there, you kind of just like shift planes and you can keep going, that sort of thing. Today we're going to teach you how to move around your poi and move around your poi and move your poi around you. So there's two different ways of doing this. So to move around your poi, what you're going to want to do is pick a specific point, and I'm going to use the shoe. Okay. Shoe. This is going to be my focal point. And what we're going to do is a little, kind of like a training exercise. You already know the moves, it's just putting them together. And we're going to put our poi above it, kind of like we are doing our buzzsaw. So you get into your buzzsaw above the object, and I want you to try and stay above it. Now this might be a bit weird to do as you're learning it, but the trick here is that you have a couple different things that you're doing. So right now I'm doing a buzzsaw, and now I'm doing it sideways, and now I'm doing it reverse. And now I'm doing it sideways, reverse. And now I'm doing it forwards. Now I'm doing it forwards, sideways. And now I'm doing it reverse. And as I switch between these two, I can stay above this object, and my poi are standing still. Alright? And that is what you want to train. So as you do this, maybe you're timing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And for me, I'm stepping to the right, so my left poi is going to be the one that comes over. This is all based around the buzzsaw right now. Depending on which side of this shoe I'm facing, I'm technically doing a different motion with my arms, but my poi are doing the same thing. So buzzsaw, side, buzzsaw, side. This is keeping it straight. So once you can do that, the next one you're going to want to do is learn how to move around the poi, now to move the poi around you. So now that we found a focal point that we can move around, now we are going to move around ourselves. And this may not be all that hard for you if you've been training and practicing. Maybe you've already played with this. Awesome. This will make it a lot easier for you. So the goal of this is to teach you how to keep spinning as you turn your body. And it looks kind of dumb at first because I'm kind of going in this big circle here. but we want to be able to spin in a circle around our body. And the way we do that is kind of like how we did our waist straps. So with our waist straps, we kind of had this sideways motion as we were doing our 3 beats. Right there, beat there, there, there. When we're turning, we want to, at least for this lesson, we're going to be doing our forwards 3 beat as if we are looking at it, not as if it's on our sides. As you get better with your sides, you'll be able to learn to do side pivots and turns. We're not worried about those right now, we're worried about just the regular ones. So you can get the feeling of moving around, being able to spin around, and open yourself up. So I'll do my 3 beat towards the camera, and as my right, okay, as my right comes up, my left side, change direction here, as it comes up, remember that extension move that we did? We're going to go into that and immediately turn around. And we're going to do that extension move again and change back. And now we're going to slowly keep repeating that. So we can turn around in a circle. And you want to be able to do a 360 in either direction. And when you're doing it, keep in mind that you're going from forwards to reverse, to forwards, to reverse, to forwards. Doesn't matter which way you're turning, you're still going from forwards to reverse. And to see it from the side, you're doing your forwards 3 beat. And as my right goes to my left side and comes up, I'm going to come switch over to the reverse. Forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse. Maybe I got those mixed up somewhere in between there, but hopefully you get the point. We are doing a consecutive motion where we are turning all the way around. And see if you can learn to pivot. Now to pivot, it's a bit different than turning. Turning is when you're moving both of your feet. And pivoting is when you pivot on one foot. And depending on what you're doing, pivoting might actually be really, really hard to do with some of the more advanced moves. But because this move relies on going around you, pivoting is actually going to be fairly easy for this one. And if you can pivot and do this, you're good. That's all you really need to know. Now you can finally move around with your 3 beats and start getting into your dancing ideas. And when you put them together, get this really nice sort of spin going on here. You can take this and you can go with it wherever you really want to. And this is what you really want to be able to be doing right now. Is even though you only know a couple of basic moves, just being able to move around freely. Take your time, practice it. You should find this move where you go from forwards to reverse and back really fun to do once you learn how to do it. And you might get dizzy. I've had people get dizzy from it before. It happens. So keep up the good work and get ready for the next one.